This is Lewis Art for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted to be joined with one half of the Azim brothers, Hassan Azim. How have you been, mate? How's everything been?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. How about yourself? How you been?
I've been good, mate. I've been good. First of all, it's obviously your last fought in February, fighting in June. Been a while. What have you sort of been doing in those sort of past couple months since out the ring?
Just getting better, improving, and just literally had the Ramadan straight after the fight, so that went really well for the whole month. Now I feel spiritually well, feel great, my mindset feels good, and now I'm ready to go back into action.
Do you sort of make conscious decisions at times around your training camps where you do you focus a lot of it around Ramadan, would you say, where you might want to get a fight just before, or you don't really want to camp where you're having Ramadan where it might be a little bit difficult? Do you sort of focus a lot of your training around that?
Well, I was trying to get a fight before the Ramadan, but unfortunately, as I was saying, I had to clash my last fight. I had a cut on my lip, so that I have to do it after Ramadan, which is June. It's June 16th. But Ramadan for me is like very important for me, and I dedicate everything to Ramadan, to God. And with the training wise, I'll train in the morning and then later on, and then turn to God and do my prayers and stuff like that. But I think Ramadan it's important for me, and I know it's important for the whole of the Muslim community as well. When we get closer to God, during the Ramadan, it's like God gets closer to us, and He accepts every prayer and du'as we do, and all our deeds will triple the amount as well than they usually now. And for me, it's important for me, and I love Ramadan. I miss it as well. The sad part about Ramadan is when it finishes, but it has a bit next year now.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, because I done an interview with Bilal that you saw, and he was saying like during Ramadan he's a lot more focused and he's a lot more sort of just dialed in with everything. Would you say it's a lot more of the same, even not only in sort of in a religious and faithful way? When you're actually training, you're a lot more focused.
Firstly, for big shout out to Bilal, my boy, day one. I've seen his video, and it was amazing as well for him to say that as well. And he's right as well. Why are we complaining about training during Ramadan when our prophets went out on wars while they're fasted, and they're traveling across the country while with the food and no water, simply just believing in God and the power of the prayers as well. So that video was amazing, and I'd like to add onto that as well. Ramadan is like the best thing for us.
Do you feel it's also good to get such a supportive unit in the gym, where obviously you've got your brother and both of you and your whole family got sort of going through it, but obviously in the gym where people understand what's going on, Shane knows what's happening, and he sort of tailors the training and a lot more suited to you, where he understands what you're going through and how it is difficult, it is difficult, and him understanding that as well, and them all training with it. It's important to have a supportive unit like that.
You know what? It's not just in the gym, but everywhere. I know a lot of Christianity as well. They're asking me about Ramadan as well, and teaching them as well. They're interested. Shane is interested as well, and just want to learn more about our religion. And like I said, Shane, he had to tweak a bit of training, but I think it's basically simple as that. It's like it's just training in the morning, and then. But when we do pads, it's like obviously he does it like 30 seconds on and off, or 3 minutes on and 2-3 minutes off, so a good break. It's not just in the gym, but everyone around me, even on social media, there's a lot of non-Muslims that message me and want to learn about Islam. And for me, I learn so much as well myself about Islam, more about Islam as well. So as they give me the questions, I'm actually going on to Google and have a look at it and study about it as well myself. So it's not just in the gym, but it's also outside the gym as well.
Where you look at the Islam community and just boxing, especially in the UK, where I look at yourself, your brother, obviously you got Amir as well, guys like that who are sort of like posters for it. When you look at yourself, how important is it for like the Islam community and the Asian community to be sort of leading that front in a UK sense? Obviously it's big in a world sense. You've got massive guys like Artur Beterbiev and very devout Muslims and that, but for you to show it on a UK sense, you and your brother, must be a good feeling as well.
It's a great feeling, and it's good to see a lot of Muslim fighters coming through. like something like we got Abdul Khan, we got Shabazz as well, we got Hamza Shiraz as well, we got me Adam as well, we got Bilal, we got this. I can continue the name. It's good to see that a lot of Muslim fighters out there, because back in the day I don't think there wasn't many Muslim fighters then. But Amir Khan, Professor Azim Hamid, all these fighters, they paved the way for us, and now it's our turn to pave the way for the young generation as well, and keeping them off the streets as well.
100%. Well, focusing on your fight, we're back out in June in York Hall. I'm sure, I was thinking this when I saw, the Azim brothers are headlining in York Hall. I was like, is it big enough? Is it big enough? It's going to be a great atmosphere in there. I'm sure it will be.
No, yeah, we all say it's big enough, and the thing is, right, we kind of take most of the venues already. So we thought, why not give it a try in York Hall. And York Hall is going to be like electrifying, because it's all small and it's compact as well. It's going to be loud. It's going to be like amazing. I cannot wait. But yeah, there's a lot of history in that Bethnal Green as well. York Hall, a lot of great fighters started from there as well. And it is actually a privilege to be fighting in that venue as well.
When you see the big events and you see Wembley Arena, these kind of arenas, the ones that you've been in already, are you a little bit more excited for York Hall, where it's a little bit closer, compact? You're going to feel like almost the crowd will feel every punch, and you can hear their voices and everything like that. Where it's a little bit different to Wembley Arena. Is there something a little bit more exciting than that with that?
Yeah, I'm actually excited just because it's so compact, it's so small, and it's like literally, like you said as well, everyone's gonna hear the punching, and I'm gonna hear people shout as well. So it's gonna be more louder than the bigger venues.
Well, as we sort of just close this off, what happens in June where we see Hassan Azim back out there?
Yeah, you're gonna see same thing as more other fights, improving, getting better, and you're gonna see destruction on the 16th of June.
Hassan, thank you for your time, mate. It's been good to chat to you. I appreciate it, man. Top man. Thank you.